Hi everyone, my name is Jora M. Hapitan, B.S. Criminology. Sir Edgar B. Retorta, Sir, good day. This subject is GE15 Code 6109. Let's talk about Darwin and what exactly influenced him to come up with his own theory of how evolution actually works. Back in 1800s, he was believed that the earth was 4,000 years old. Some of that belief came from old religious writing, and that's a lot of population believe, and it was actually shunned upon like if somebody believed something differently because that was going to religion. In 1800s also, Houghton and Ale, they are geologists. They study the earth and how it changes and forms, and they look mountains and they said to each other, "Hey, this mountain could not form in just 4,000 years. They have to be over several millions or years old." Also, in 1800s, the general public, they thought, life is always been the way it is, always never be changed. It's just a tiger always look a tiger, and it's never change. It attribute at all. It change at all, looks but look the same, and everything in future will be same. Tiger is always be the same. Alright, now Lamarck, he the first one actually came up with this theory that things change, and he looked at the giraffe. He thinks that giraffe is started with the long neck, and then trees would get taller. Those giraffes stretch their neck to reach believe, and then they have a babies. Their baby just longer neck because they to reach up with taller trees, and their parents pass them attribute down to them. That's called acquired traits. So now is we get a little far along. Evolution with found evolution be it means descent with modification. So that means having offspring, their differences with their offspring, compare what the parents have. And a theory is well supported, testable explanation that's allow for prediction. So we learn about theories, and scientific theory are different than just everyday theory. People say I have theory that my dog will he eat a lot of food today. That's not a scientific theory. The scientific theory is really well supported. You can testable just came out the same way every time with the same result. Therefore, the theory of evolution, so the theory will testable explanation that allows prediction, and evolution means that is with modification. So this is not your family tree. We got great father, grandfather, father, and then you. Okay, that not the way the family action works. Not just single line. The family tree works more like the bottom picture. You got a lot of people, families, cousins, and a lot of different things to go on here. Lots of different attribute for each here. And then evolution is not like top there, like a fish turn into a salamander, turn into cat, and then you. No, it doesn't work the way we start out with what happened there, a common ancestor here that had finished come out with, and the things a long million years, long and all the way of billion years, and then here there are another attributes explained here, and then get common ancestor here like a bit variantes, and make amphibian, but also and then a common ancestor of mammals, and that we get a cat, and then talk down here is a common ancestor. We're gonna talk about this time goes by, so don't be stressed on this, and we have as 2 slides. Okay, artificial selection, that means nature provided variety is species and human selected those variation that they found useful. Darwin's really enjoyed pigeons and how they came out in all this breeding style, and he made it a part of what he liked to do. This side is the Hottie. He breeding pigeons, and then as they show certain traits, like maybe one of the pigeons like Fluffy look like this. He with the bred many of these fluffy ones you get there, and would end up means and different bird and pigeons look like, so that the person that in charge these scenes which one made together, they control that so they have variety that they like. And here is a great example. A dairy farmer will breed a cow that produces a lot of milk. And now, what do you think will do if you had some of the cow produce 10 gallons milk a day, and others will produce 4? Which one his want a babies to have more produced cows bred? Yep, he picked the one that actually produced more milk for the first place, and he made that one with a bowl and did get cows that produce milk. Cows produce milk today than ever did back in 6 days and for 7 days. Because of this, the farmer and the business owner that the cows are only bred in ones that actually produce a lot of milk. That is artificial selection. We are artificial selecting traits that we want to continue in the line. Now, natural selection is the naturally, so it really just survival of fittest. So here we have a penguins, and it is in her environment that's super cold. When they have to go down into cold water to get a fish, now which one do you think can survive the fittest? So probably the one that they got a fat on them and are good fishermen. So those naturally are go to be a penguin that actually survive. And that goes with fittest. How will an organism can survive and produce in its environment? So this little baby is very fit of this environment. A lot of fluffy he got the fat on him, so he can actually survive. So he probably more fit than another baby that may be skinnier, that's not fluffy on him. So that's all for today's guys. I hope you learned something with my discussion. And that's all. Thank you for the listening, and God bless you all. Bye.